Oh, behind the wheel of the 37 Raptor 2022 with 23,862 miles on it. So it's been driven, and what a blast. The Raptor product is just so much fun. I just truly love the Raptor product. And it really is a different vehicle from that Ram TRX. I know the Ram TRX people are like, yeah, but it doesn't have that all-out crazy supercharged power. That's correct, but the way this Raptor feels, the suspension, it just feels, it's such a fun riding truck. It feels so sporty and so nimble, but yet it's so big. Yes, I mean, this is a big truck, but when you drive it, it just radiates back to you an incredibly fun, sporty, very active truck. And that's why I keep on coming back, these Raptor trucks. Raptor truck is what converted me to the Ford product brand more than ever in my life back in 2017. And I just can't emphasize enough how it's such a fun, confident, it just soaks up the bumps. And the way it feels, it's just such a truck, but at the same time it's such a well-balanced, fun and sporty truck. And that's why I like it, because it doesn't have that typical sloppy, lazy, you hit the bump and you feel it and the truck sways. It gives you this feeling that you can just really get into this thing and go down the back roads, and an incredible amount of confidence. And this truck gets up the road plenty fast for a truck. And right now, I mean, it's hard. If this truck hits 16 miles a gallon after I'm done driving it with 37s, that'll be hard to believe, because my Raptor with 35s, I was on a constant 14 mile per gallon challenge. I don't know what happened. That truck just seemed to get worse mileage as time progressed. I gave that truck up for the Ford Power Boost, which I love the Power Boost, but now I'm back to the 37 Raptor. And even for me, I've said it a gazillion times, even for me, it's hard to kind of see the difference from 37 to 35. It really is. I just love that now I have a 37 Raptor F-150 truck, and I have a 37 Bronco Raptor truck. So now, you don't test, because we didn't really get out there, but I never did test the actual adaptive cruise control, and the adaptive's on, but I don't think this thing has, I don't know why this thing wouldn't have the Blue Cruise, but I don't think that's available on the Raptor series truck, even for me. I mean, is there a setting in here to do that? Because it has all the mirrors, so you would in some ways think that this would have the hands-free driving, but I'm not seeing that. I'm feeling the wind, got a bit of a wind out here, and I can feel that kind of blow us around right now. But listen to how the car, the truck, I don't have my feet on the pedal. The truck's now in the adaptive cruise. And once again, if this thing had 360, but see these things flashing? That would tell me that this has the hands-free driving. But sometimes you have to go into settings to activate that. Here's a guy pulling out in front of me. It's like, yeah, not a big deal there, buddies. Let me check that out real quick. So yeah, it does not have the hands-free driving. It has lane assist, where if you kind of come out of your lane, it will assist you back into your lane. So let's see if it does that. Does it? Yep, see that? See how it turned me back in my lane right there? So that's pretty cool. So I'm kind of surprised, but at the same time, I don't know. It's weird that my Power Boost has it. My F-150 Tremor had it. Wonder why is there another setting? I thought I went in and did all the correct settings, or maybe somewhere else I'm just not aware of. Let me check one more time. All right, so no, I don't think this has 360 Blue Cruise, which, not a deal breaker, but it'd been pretty cool if it had it. I'd take it on all the different technologies. So wow, what an adventure. just incredible. If you really watch my channel, it's kind of been a ping pong game, and I just didn't give up. And who would imagine a week ago that I would have come to closure of letting go of one of my red-eye Hellcats. When a week ago I really was on the page of trading a Ford Mustang white GT that I thought would be the better sacrifice, and then it went to the Ford Tremor that I thought would be the better sacrifice, and then it went to the Dodge Charger. And as I say, and who would have imagined a week ago that I'd be talking about a used Raptor instead of a brand new Raptor. So just in 1 week's time frame, it's just incredible on how this all played out. The car gods, I talk about it all the time. It's the car gods. I mean, it's just this thing with the little downshift and rev matching. Does it have rev matching? Anybody out there? Does it have engine RPM matching? What do you call it? But it's just, this thing's so much fun. It really is. It's so comfortable. And the Ram TRX, it's incredible. I'm a proud owner of 4 Ram TRX. I can't even talk. I'm the proud owner of 4 Ford Raptors. And the point was, but not one Ram TRX. You'd think, geez, dude, it seemed like you should have had like 2 Raptors and 2 TRXs by now. But no, it just doesn't stop. But it's all about the relationships. So it's all about, yeah. Who do you use to get your used car deal done? Is what it's about. So just go get a nice little bill in the mail, and then Emily put my little speed toll easy pass. Does it work? It does. As we get up the road here and we enjoy the Ford Raptor. My first thoughts were I'd take this to see my buddy Tim in New Jersey. So if Tim's watching my channel, can't believe a lot of content, a lot of talking. But if Tim was watching, I'd be like, hey man, I think I'm gonna bring up my nice, freshly used, brand new Raptor to come see you and hang out with you for the few days and see if we can have some fun and reflect back on the past and reflect on or talk about the future, right? So, and I'm in the shuffle home of everybody else getting home as I take its new home, Ice Age TV, the Iceman's Garage, right? So really weird. You know, does this vehicle have the correct speedometer? Because for some reason I'm behind a lot of people who just don't really want to go the speed limit, but they're on the phone and everything else. And that technology of that Tesla back there, the guy's got a phone stuck up to his ear. Wouldn't you think he'd have it to, you know, Bluetooth to that technology at Tesla? Very interesting. The finance guy there was telling me a story of a individual that takes apart cars, puts cars back together, that works for the Insurance Institute industry or whatever. I was telling him about my insurance conversations and on how I was talking about how these electric cars are becoming more challenging to be repaired and how they're very expensive. And I was just sharing my channel with him about how he could watch some of my videos. He said that one of his customers here recently had a Model Y, a Tesla, and he claims that the guy, and you know, once again, I'm just telling information, he claims this guy went to this whatever, where they take these cars all apart, put them all back together, and he said he traded his Model Y in after he went there to buy a new I guess Ford truck or something. I'm not sure exactly what he bought, but the whole point is, he said after the guy saw them dismantle the car and this and that, he came to closure. He'd rather have something else. What's that all about? I don't know. I have no idea. Is he concerned about the battery pack? I mean, I don't know. It's, yeah, whatever. You hear lots of stories, that's for sure. So, all right, at some point I gotta shut up because it's a lot of yabba dabba dealing for those that are watching my channel. As I come up to the slow pokes, I mean, they're not slow pokes, but you got the faster crowd here, and that's the thing with these big trucks, they do just roll down the road. This truck here, I mean, no lie, it's just rolling down the road like nothing. And that's what's so cool about it. It really does get down the road with, look, it's just at 1,800 RPMs. I mean, wow. You just listen to it. Can you actually hear like that exhaust? And I don't have the track exhaust on. I just got the sport on. But this thing here, like I told you my stories, what got me in trouble? The Ford Raptor. Yeah, the Ford Raptor got me in trouble. So who's going to go pick up my Dodge Charger Red Eye? And how much did they pay for that? I'm going to do the Jason from the Haggerty Cybertruck look. Wow, this thing's just incredible. I mean, remember, you go watch that video with Jason of that Cybertruck. That guy loves that truck. He's in love with it. I mean, he's in love with that thing. But you know what? I just love this truck as well. I mean, would you take the Cybertruck over this? Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. I mean, this thing is just so much fun. It really is. And it's so sporty feeling. What the hell up? I hear anybody watch my channel. But after watching that Jason do the review on that Cybertruck and just go over every fine detail of that truck and borderline be salivating after he's driving the thing and look like he's had the most incredible experience in his life of things that we can all do to ourselves. Yeah, that guy's just was like, wow, yeah. So anyways, I know I'm just having fun here and on the Raptor 37 day, and the truck steers itself through the corners. Look at this here. I'm not steering the truck. It has lane assist. Why wouldn't this truck have 360 Blue Cruise? Is anybody here watching this? Look. The truck is steering itself. You can see, keep the hands on the steering wheel, but the Blue Cruise never. Let's go to this corner here. This is a very sharp corner. This is crazy. I mean, this is crazy. Like, somebody put the hands on the steering wheel. The truck is steering itself. So what is going on? I thought this truck, in some ways, it has Blue Cruise. I mean, does it? But it tells me to put my hands back on the steering wheel, though. That's the biggest thing, though. Okay, so here we go. Here's another corner. Take it a little lighter there. But here's a car over here next to me. As I go by it, does it sense that car? That guy's really close to the left-hand lane there. Look here. So does this thing really do like the Blue Cruise? But it's telling me. One guy said he put a rock on the steering wheel, and it makes you think that it's doing what it's doing. This is just crazy. That in some ways, I guess this truck does, but it's telling me right there, put your hands in the steering wheel. But I'm not. Is it going to start braking the truck? I mean, this is where it's freaky. Okay, so look, if I don't put my hands in the steering wheel, does it start doing anything? Yeah, look, it's warning me. Does it start shaking the truck? Is it going to start slowing down? Okay, there you go. So it gets starting to get a little aggravated with me, but wow. Interesting. All right, so does this thing have the stop and go? Right now, I'm in the slow traffic. Adaptive cruise control is still on. Does it cancel it? Does it come to a complete stop and then take off again? Let's see if right now its traffic's kind of still moving. But in my Tremor truck, it just turns off. The bigger trucks, Super Duties, they won't do it. Even my Raptor. So let's see here if it comes to a complete stop. Still didn't complete stop. So it's still kind of doing its own thing. I need to come to a complete stop to see if it'll start again. That's not going to happen. Oh, is it? No, didn't happen. I know. It gets old. I get it. But it's all about the technology. And kind of, help you, have more. It's interesting. So it does have lighting down there. So, Trying to get the stop all the way. Nope, won't do it. Impressive, though. Got to give it credit for its due, right? Where it gets crazy is now this thing loses what it's looking at, so you'll drive right into that car if you don't overtake this system. And that's where you got to put the foot on the brake, because otherwise this thing's reading, the sensors are reading that front car up there. It doesn't really, it knows, but it doesn't know on how to pace it. Oh, the good old grid lock traffic. Now somebody here said, hey, Raptor Bronco or Raptor truck, which would you keep? Which would you want to have? I tell you what, the Raptor truck is such a better package because it's such a bigger platform vehicle. It gives you so much more room to carry things. It's so much airier, more air, more room. It's not as dark. So the Ford Bronco Raptor is really badass, but it's more of a dark type of experience because the interior, you can't open up the overhead unless you have the soft top or you take off the panels. But this truck here, you just push a button and the screen goes back and you get more light in the vehicle. But it's just more open, more space, and you got the bed of the truck, but it's quieter. It's a quieter vehicle, and in some ways it feels stronger and more powerful. And it's just, in some ways, more comfortable. So, okay, here we are. We're totally stopped. So now, does it take off? Okay, so you got to hit this here. But on my power boost, like the Lightning, that technology, it just takes off again on its own. You don't have to hit the button to do it. So yeah. So to me, Raptor Bronco or Raptor truck, I'd be like, I get the Raptor truck. Because it's just so more versatile. But the negative on the Raptor truck is it's a lot of truck. It's a lot of vehicles. So if you don't have a lot of room to park, or if you're in these stupid ass communities like my parents are, you can't park this thing in front of your house. It's so stupid. I'd love to drive this truck to Florida. I can't. If I do, I mean I can, but then it creates the association, reach out to my parents, saying you're in violation of letting a truck park in front of your house all the time. It's so stupid. And that's why I'm kind of forced to drive the Bronco Raptor or the Jeep Wagoneer. But once again, it was me and I had to part with one or the other. Yeah, I would let the Bronco Raptor go because this is just, the reality is the Bronco Raptor is more than this truck being used. It's more. Brand new, it's really in the same price range in some ways. The Bronco Raptor is more money because it's such a lower production vehicle. So, all right, I know, never-ending gathering information and sharing. I get it. A lot of videoing, probably an hour worth of videoing, right? I'm blown away with these big-ass tires. If they really do have 23,000 miles on them, I'm truly taken back. I mean, I'm not holding the wheel right now. The truck, and that's interesting there. Why did it not, in some ways, is this thing on the main highway more like the Blue Cruise? This is off the main highway. It's not mapped. Is that what's going on there? I don't know. So anyways, the heyday of the conversation, I guess, is coming to an end, I guess, right? Yeah. I guess that's what I should be saying. I get it. Just a beautiful evening coming back in. 40 degrees out. Typical Northern Virginia, Maryland, DC area weather. But just look at that to the west. Isn't that really nice? You ever just want to get in your car and start driving and just keep driving? On my motorcycles, I do. I truly just get on my bike and be like, I just want to keep riding. I just don't want to go home. I just want to keep exploring. Listen to the thing doing the little rev matching thing. So cool. It really is. Wow. Great truck. Love it. And what's really interesting is even though I could have tried to do a deal on the Ram TRX, I just not interested. What is wrong with me? Somebody would say, right? And here's the Christmas light decorations as the evening approaches of another car adventure, truck adventure day. Wow. I wonder if this truck has the turning headlights. My Power Boost, it's like those Audis and other German-made cars where the headlights actually are like eyeballs and they turn. And you know, unless you're kind of like in a certain area, do they turn? I can't. Yeah, they do. Yep, the headlights turn. That's so cool. And I think maybe it's at the lower speeds they do it. I'm not sure on that. But yeah, so these headlights up front are like eyeballs, and they turn to give you your view going on a corner even better. And this has the auto, where the high beams automatically go to auto high, then back to low. The fog lights are on. But listen to this thing. And this thing just so, we're on the back roads now. And this is where this thing's extremely confident, because it's so connected to the road that you can really just get down the road and this thing just hugs the road. I mean, just wow. As we come in the back way, as we always do. I wanted to see we go through this corner, maybe if you can kind of see that. And like I say, I don't know, maybe at a certain speed those do that or they don't. Oh, they do. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Those lights are like eyeballs, because they start turning. Yeah, I can just tell turning the steering wheel on how it reacts. And really cool. So now, think about this. How many F-150 trucks do I have? Good Lord. How many Ford trucks do I have? Wow. So now I've got the F-150 Power Boost. I have the F-150 Lightning. I have the F-150 Race Truck. Now I have the F-150 Raptor. Wow. So what's that? 4 F-150 trucks. And how many Ford trucks do I have? So there's 4. Then we got the F-450. That's 5. I get the F-250. That's 6. 6 F-Series Ford trucks. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah. As the night approaches us, right? Wow. Probably missed one of them too, I'm sure. I don't think so. And here is my kid calling me right now. Hey, baby.
Hey, Dad, how do I turn on the headlight on my KT?
Little button, I think, on the left-hand side.
Okay.
A little black button, I think, somewhere. I hear that bad boy in the background. Ah.
Yeah, I got it.
Did you get the light on?
Okay.
It's like hidden between the handlebar and the headlight on the left side.
Okay.
You find it?
I haven't looked really. I'm fine. You mean left side standing facing towards the bike or behind it?
You're sitting on it to be on the left-hand side, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Kind of like in a hidden area.
Okay, I see my flashlight.
Yeah, it's a little button, and it's just crazy. I just remember finding it by accident. Yeah, I'm in Waterford right now, heading home, but now the ground is maybe a little hard. Be careful.
It's wet.
Okay, well, just be a little careful. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Find it?
I can never find it.
It's there. Look up. your bike on the internet, and it'll show a little thing that says, it'll show you the little button somewhere. It's right around that front area. It's not on that little digital display. Did you get a flashlight?
Yeah.
It's there.
I know. If you can figure it out.
I'm not far away, only about 10 minutes away. So if you wait till I get home, you can just ride it then.
Yeah.
Alrighty, bye-bye. Oh, kind of isn't that something? The technology about drive you nuts, won't it? I mean, it drive you nuts. New KTM bike that we bought. So you want to ride at night, there's a headlight on the damn thing. There's the headlight switch is literally in an inconspicuous area where if you just don't really know, you don't know. It doesn't end. All right, WRX guy, right? In the Raptor truck. The Raptor. Can I imagine what the Raptor R is like? I mean, I'm sure some people are like, why wouldn't you bought the Raptor R? Because it's too expensive, that's why. And I'm good. I'm good. I don't have to have this badass truck that goes, you know, I'm good. This thing's plenty powerful enough. This thing is not hurting for power by any means. And for me, I'm not gonna race the guy in the WRX. I ain't gonna do that in the back roads and be a jerk because it'd be like this guy in his truck. People do this type of stuff, and for me, it's like, no, we ain't doing that. But this thing here is downshifting and all that fun stuff. And I mean, it's just so tight. It's an extremely tight truck to go down these back roads. I mean, and I'm just doing this thing, and the headlights are so cool. Up went to high beam, now back down to low beam. But I mean, this thing just rocks. As this guy gets up the road here and does his thing, and we get on the road too. We do our little thing. I mean, this thing here, once again, if I just kind of get into this thing, I mean, this thing just, I mean, I would be on this guy's tail in a heartbeat, but I'm not going to do it because it creates things that shouldn't happen. And the thing is, this time of year, the deer are so prevalent. Like that guy there for me, if I now started making him drive much faster and he hit a deer, it could possibly kill him. I mean, but you know, people do this type of stuff. They intimidate people by getting up on them and riding their tail, and then they, you know, try to make them go faster, and then that person then gets in an accident, and it's all because of your actions, which you shouldn't have done. So cool. These headlights are so cool. The technology factor is just awesome. Oh, another dark evening getting home. Back to the compound, the Ice Age TV. Ice Age shop. Look at that. The kid didn't park her car. So how the hell am I getting this? Talk about a jam, a parking jam. I mean, right now, I'm going to run over any. You know what's pretty cool here is look at this here. So I got my camera. See, that's so cool. And there's a kid riding the bike with no light. Don't you just love it? All right, let's get everything on here. Pretty cool when you've got the surround, the camera, so you can see that you're not running over any dogs. Here's my daughter. Let's see if we can get this thing set up for her. And that's what she says. Let's see what the kid says, right? As we get out of the truck, and the car has a new home. And up, down, puppies. Up, down, down. You know what? Hey. Where's Kiefer? Where's Kiefer?
In the office.
Okay, he's going nuts. All right. So
I thought you needed a gate opener.
No. It's like
Why were you holding your hand up like this?
Here it is, right here, isn't it? There's your light right there. Turned on.
Where?
Right here. Turn on your bike. It's right here. There's a little switch. When you turn it on, it'll be all right. There you go. It's like a choke type of thing.
I thought you needed a garage opener.
Nope. What do you think? You can't even see it.
I love it.
There's the right answer. Got to get vehicles out of the way to, I'll get it. Keys are over there, right? Okay. Come on, pups. Oh, now the next project. What's sacrificed for the biggie truckie? I don't know. What do we do, right? What do we put in here? What do we put out there? Oh my gosh. It just doesn't. It doesn't end, does it? Good Lord, what did I just step on? There goes the kid. Look. It's wet out here. She's being wild. Hope she didn't hurt herself. Yeah, there she goes. Hey, I wonder where she got that. Where'd she get those challenges in life, right? Wonder who has that gene in her body that's wanting to ride her dirt bike at night. I mean, think about it. How about that? Hope she knows. I mean, it's wet. It's so wet out. Yeah, she's up. And listen, the dog's going nuts across the way. I guarantee my German Shepherd's up in my office going nuts too. So, yeah, she's a brazen one here today because this ground is very wet and it's kind of hard too. So, let's see how she does. Ooh. Well, getting into it now. Here she comes. Hope she doesn't run me over. Oh gosh, it just doesn't end, does it? It's all about the motor. It's all about rolling along on the wheels through time, guy, right? The addictions to be able to ride something that moves. And here is she. Here she comes. Here she comes. Brr. Cold out here, a little chilly. Oh, she's going through the creek. Ooh, that's how she does. There she goes. Yeah, all right. I got challenges here, right? I need to be doing something else besides watching her ride her dirt bike. All right, there she goes. All right, let me get in here, organize my shop. Wowsker, she's home in the Ford Raptor iconic look with the lights in the front grille. Wow, great truck. What a day, long day. I can accomplish my mission. I now officially have a Raptor 37. You can barely even see it. I like the rear lights up there. Maybe you can't see it that well because so much light is here, but oh my gosh, it's done. And I got all the Mopars locked down and secured. So that's a great thing too. So hey everybody, I really appreciate everybody watching my channel and all the support, enthusiasm, the cool comments. And it's time to call it a day of the Raptor 37 used day. Stay tuned for tomorrow's conversations. What are we talking about tomorrow? What is tomorrow's conversation? I don't even know. I got a job to do. I got to get you guys some more information by tomorrow morning. So everybody, thanks for watching. God bless. Stay safe and stay tuned. Have a great evening.